You said you teach public speaking to students. Like what's some of the things that you actually teach them through that process? Like what do they do? You know, how do they utilize it? I'd love to know about that.
Yeah, well, it's one of my favorite things to teach because it's the one skill that you can't pay somebody else to do for you,
Hmm.
right? Like pretty much everything in this life, you could pay somebody to outsource just about anything, but their own voice, regardless of what they do, whether they're going to be a professional, or they're going to, be a stay-home parent, they're going to have to talk to somebody at some point. And having confidence to own your voice is such a huge part of humanity. So seeing them grow from, I do these attendance questions every day where they have to answer a question of the day. It's how I take attendance alphabetically. And it's just silly things like, could it just be a tell me something good?
Right.
And there's something good that day might be, mom made pancakes this morning, or maybe it was, I woke up a half hour before my alarm and I got to go back to sleep. Right. So
Right.
there's something good's all over the place. But watching them walk up to the front of the classroom every single day and answer a simple question, it builds community in the classroom, but it also helps us to get to know each other. It builds their confidence. It starts to break down those barriers that a lot of kids, especially in this day and age, they're so glued to their devices
Mm,
that they will do just about anything to avoid actual speaking, to
mm.
verbal speaking. And so I do a lot of things to break down those barriers. And, there's lots of different units. We do a business unit, we do a demo speech, but probably my most favorite thing we do is at the very end of the course. It's only 9 weeks, but on the very last day, we have what I call a fake wedding. And we set it up like a wedding
Right.
reception. And I've got background reception music playing. And they sit with pods of friends, move their desks together, and I bring in sparkling Sprite and glasses, whatever. So they have drawn names of somebody like a month before. So
Mm.
they can kind of creep on that person for about a month. And then they have to stand up and make a toast to
Oh,
that person
wow.
on the last day. And there's no structure to the class at all for that last day, except to say somebody's got the glass with the spoon to ding when it's time. And then once you make your toast, I toast to George. Now I hand the glass to you. And
Oh, wow.
then you wait for a time to stand up and ding. And eventually we get through the whole class. And that's the only agenda for the day, is just to toast everybody. But it's such a real life skill for them to, like feel the room, know when it's a good time to stand up, and even to know like which way do I face. I'm sitting with my back to most of the audience. I'm like, well, logically then probably you would turn and face the whole crowd instead of just your little table. So just real life skills like that, super fun to teach and see that in action.